I know. And there we go. I know. Oh, sorry, hiccups. We're gonna be playing a bit of Tavern Talk today. I know it is a super late stream compared to my usual times, but I had errands to deal with today, so I am gonna be playing some chill stuff today, because goddamn, today has taken me out, honestly. I don't... Like, okay. Put it bluntly, I'm on that time of the month, and it is not great when it comes to the pain. I was kind of dying when I was doing the errands. I was buying stuff, and I was like, no, And got back home, took a nap, and I was like, damn it, I was a bit too late. What? We're gonna be playing some Tavern Talk. Yes. I did actually. Oh. I played it back then. When? Oh, it must have been an off-stream thing, so I actually don't remember anything when it comes to this game. But I guess we'll get into it. Oh, okay, there is pronouns. Interesting. I'll do they, them, for the sake of it. I don't know.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away.
I don't remember anything with this game.
Ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically.
You guys sure?
Not that far away.
Let me bring it up.
Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern.
Is this our tavern?
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a ship refreshment.
That is what. Sorry.
A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Ooh, big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, flashbang. I love that. Oh my god. Hello. Hi, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy. I can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and... Oh, she's cute. That's adorable. I had such an exciting day. Really excited. Oh? Did you go on an adventure? Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. That's lovely. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. Got to see the same stones, the same trees, same amaranth. Amaranthine Hydra. Is that the word? Yeah, probably that. Fighting the entrance to the Avalon, the same moss. Oh, good lord. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it. But I was there, so... Sounds very... exciting. Yes. What am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Oh. A buzz. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling, and sauces are as a snack, berries type of nuts, walnuts, meat. Oh, this poor baby. I'm alert. Oh. Well that... fun. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Not just something very fun. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? I don't think that counts. That counts as a mistake. Yeah. Oh. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies will help me much. Though I'm very good at growing Phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Oh, good lord. The sweet, innocent cinnamon roll. There's lots of salt. Oh. No. No, that's not the spice that I was talking about, love. Oh, poor baby. I'm like a blend soup. No. The classic case of boredom, I see. You know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. We tried adding some zest to your soup. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights. And of people. And of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things I've never lived through anything? Then you'd go out on an adventure. What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Where I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. I wish to be a hero slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Nymph, hey! That's daring. Of course it is, and that's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. She's gay and you can't tell me otherwise. You can't... I think that's it. I love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. Oh! Hi, Koala. I know, welcome in. You'll be the first one today. Hello. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them on their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. I mean to strike, in case you forgot. Oh, I gotcha! Welcome in. We're playing Tavern Talk today. It is similar to Coffee Talk. I've played Coffee Talk back in the back when it first came out. That was amazing. No, Coffee Talk 2 I've played as well. So yeah, we're trying something new, something cozy. I have a partial headache, so cozy time is today. So I hope you guys don't mind this game today, yeah? It's my favorite. Oh. Fable's like a cinnamon bun. Cinnamon roll. I don't really know. Always makes me feel like a feather light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. You want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? She's gay. I swear to God, if she's gay, I'm putting my coins in that she's gay. Or at least a little bit gay. But everyone's a little bit gay. Anyways. I'm mostly on a strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long. Wait a second, is my game currently? No, it's not, is it? The edges of the screen is not. No, it's not. Okay, cool. I was wondering for a second, don't mind me. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? I'll have a tutorial, please, thanks. Yeah, really? Yes. What should I do? Do I put on an apron? Do I summon familiar? No. How do I summon a familiar? They will calm yourself, child. Okay. Just follow me. Oh! Hi, Andu. I know. Oh my god, he's so cute. What is that little googly eye? Sorry. Oh, that's so cute. But this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take my notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh. You pinned my order. Did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked for me, I browse my recipe. Okay, can't you just freehand mix something and see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use chalk to draw it on the board. If you pick the wrong one, I can either erase it with a sponge or pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in 5 bottles on the right. Okay, so these 5. There's one that's hidden behind my head. I'm sorry. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, charisma. Okay, stats in a D&D book. Nice. Dexterity sounds tasty. Had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for another reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You got this. So, we got a swift strike. Let's draw that recipe. So... Oh. Oh, okay, we're looking at this part. Okay, I didn't look at that. Okay. We'll do defense.
You are using my properties.
Oh! Uncle! Thank you for the subby. Hello, hello. Hi, Prune. I know we need one more. Can I feed it to you? I can. That's actually kind of cute. I got a cold. I'm EP. Oh no. Well, you have a cozy stream that you can tune into today. I am not really feeling like doing an exciting game today. I don't know how to put it. Thank you, but the headband. Yeah. I'm kind of on that time of the month, and yeah, things hurt. Everything hurts, honestly. I'm with you, Vortex. Oh, that actually does teleport. Of course it does. What do you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that. You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for the enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, you aren't scared to... Bleh, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe. How would I know if I never try? You actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories. But... what? Never mind. Oh? Oh, hello. Hi. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. That doesn't give me anything, you little shit. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Or whatever. Yeah. We'll do 3 parts of charisma. 1 part of strength. And 1 part of defense. Ding. There you go, buddy. It should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Oh. Song of bones and water. Okay. Alright. Brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We're a ranger's Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Nar. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we were meant to do. Now, go do what you like. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside of the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of... bleh. English. Bleh. Why can't I English today? What the frick? I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like a bliss. I want it to be brave and strong. Aww. I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. My home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think I'd be fine without me. It'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if... wrong to leave though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. You're welcome. Oh, that's cool. Oh! Oh, wood. I need to come. Hi. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? Or beyond this establishment and keep. Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's... How the fuck do I say your name? Sorry. Hello, Google. Sorry, guys, you're gonna hear something real quick here. Caerlin. Can I... Carolyn? Carolyn. Carolyn. Okay. You can call me Kara or Lynn. I couldn't care less. Smash, next question. Damn, Captain, hello, Columbia. Hi, Asura. You should have came in a bit earlier. I did say... I said wood. When she popped up. Anyways. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quest, right? So, they say. You want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No quest for me. But I may have one for you, or your notice board. You must share a brain cell. We shall see about that. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregarn. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. You're a werewolf, no? Or are you what's it called? What's it called? A beastkin? What the fuck was it? From D&D. It's the one where you can shapeshift, but you're like not exactly werewolf. I can't remember the fucking word for it. There's a race in D&D that does. Ah, man. It's not ringing a bell for me right now. Anyways, listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Arrowve. I don't know if I said that right. Been wondering if that's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf type died along with that one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Yep. Think so. Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire? Which one are you in, Keep? Werewolf. Is it fur or the pecs? Fur. Fuzz. Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp, more so. Hey, yo! Damn, this innkeeper fucking freaky. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes. All the time. At least twice a day. The only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't— Ah, my— I dropped some. What it? Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad for slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? Dragon. You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to track either way. It's that southern werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? If they get into a dangerous situation, they just have to start playing fetch. Okay. We play fetch with a werewolf. That works? On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Lynn. Not that hard. Either Carolyn. Gotcha, Care. Alright, Chief. You got the name, or is that just in keep? Just in keep for now. Lynn, hard to get, I see. Damn! Well, Innkeep, before I venture on, got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? Pick something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. Don't you dare give me any of that watered-down muck instead. Alright. If we're talking about... That's probably southern. Yep, brawler. So, 3 parts of strength. 1 part defense. Charisma, 1 part. Doink. Drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where would you help? Where would you head from? What the hell? I can't English today. What the frick? Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. Fair enough. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? Nope. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. Okay. Okay. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. Make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that. Yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. Certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you get stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Alright. Well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups, but sure. For more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. Could use some help. Fine. Guess I got a few minutes. Let me sit here set up. Those were sort of rumors I collected. Also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best step would be sorting the magic snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over. Make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quote of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Thank you for your help. Here. Put it on my tab. That's not how that worked. And she's gone. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. What happens if you... Okay, so it just throws it back. A werewolf on detours. A reticent Volkakin passed by the wayfarers. So that's what there are. Okay, that's what care is. Reporting a werewolf potential. Oh, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Trigarin from Erove. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Werewolves playing fetch, brave enough to take on this quest. Nice. Hi, Felon. Out is Uba. Out is U.
There goes.
Sorry, I love the little fucking dragon. Badass fuck. Hello to bravery. 58th of the wake. Hi, Badger. Hello, welcome in. Oh my god, there's a tiny dragon there. I click on you? On. Dang. Couldn't she? Okay. I got you live on stream. Oh my god. Are you sure about this, Fable? What do you have there, Fable? Found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf terrorizing Trigarn. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for one who knows their way around difficult terrain, what's even preferably one who's good with a bow. Anna tells me that they want a quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And then I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And yes, and maybe I want the quest. Just maybe. No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest? You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human, but you talked about the humans before. This cinnamon roll, I swear to God. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room, and I thought I could ask you if anyone has taken it yet? And then... I didn't think that far ahead. Okay, I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest and I have to go on the quest? And then I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse? Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me, and what if they try and shoot me with a silver arrow? I misunderstood a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. Oh, my goodness. It wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead, because it's the werewolf. That took a really quick turn. Maybe have you tried to okay. I was gonna ask if she's tried seeing a therapist, and I was like, nah, no. So maybe I should put the quest back. Table? Yes? You want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Oh, don't cry. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. I feel that a lot, actually. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Yep. I feel that. Very much so. Like a slime, frozen slime that can't move. I met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern's open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You can sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You just have to pick them up from the 4th floor. I think I'd have a hard time. I'd have a hard time convincing the werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that question... I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. How about taking the quest? It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well... I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses. But it'll make a good start for your song, right? The prelude of an epic fable, the protector of the woods, the world, why the worms? Why worms? Out of everything, just worms. Yes, call indeed. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. Jesus, cinnamon roll! What the fuck? Every time I think about embarking on a quest, I start to think more deeply about what might happen. All my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. There's something that making you feel like you might fail. Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf, you don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats that they look back wait, what? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light and the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. What? Mary Morgan incident. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Did you hear about that? Oh, thank God, word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And in the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. Well, they wanted guidance from a local ranger. Merchant up in Tagarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! Oh. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous, so of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? You people. These adventures, and stronger than Nick's all shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course I didn't know. I don't know whether they're actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears. I felt dizzy. Though for some stupid reason I left them along the path no one should ever take. Past the river banks of the Shivermere, home to the Mari Morgan. You know the Mari Morgan, yes. The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Not sure if she's really differentiates between genders, though. Oh. For some stupid reason, I let them right into her arms. Got scared, and in the end... Ugh. They had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm still the laughingstock of everyone of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, I could have been worse. I could have let them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in a quag mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But you didn't. Your first encounter with the Hydra. Oh. My mom just... Hope she is. Yeah. Well, just the day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. I thought it since it had fire breath, I wouldn't mind. I approached the Amaranth Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared of how I was looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating I forgot about what I wanted to say. I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past." What the fuck? Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as the Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice, and all hydras love tea. Oh? That's a good note. Thought to myself, wow, the Amaranth Hydra have given me a riddle. Plus, maybe this shall be my first adventure. I think it's just trying to make talk. I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again. At least didn't know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore and ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out that was just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. And you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it hadn't eaten an antidote, it would have died. But would-haves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. Why does no one want to spend time? Whoa. Sound different. Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and wherever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone will pass by except for me. I get caught on it and rip my coat. That happened once. Once? I wish it had just been once. Seems like my life only follows a path that is the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Abel. Am I? This last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Amaryllis? Amaryllis. I don't know. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards. What I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness in the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until at dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to adventurers. Or even worse, a Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. But have you? I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. No, more at me. Maybe they would laugh with you, if you choose to run away. If you choose not to run away. You seem to assign cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing. Not everyone thinks about the way you think about yourself. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes. You like spending time with me? Yes, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Damn. This bitch smooth. These never can stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. Better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Anyhow. Oh, I clicked. You seem to be very insecure. Damn! That's blunt. I think that's the biggest problem here. Damn. How can I not be? With everything I touch falls apart. You know, that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but it just seems to get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. Don't know why I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. I have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that would change by sitting around? Yeah, I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by, and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Hey, I, Fable, great, gardener and, a future hero. A charmer of nymphs, and going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Yeah, something that can make me nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming. And with a lot of dexterity. I don't think that's a good idea, though. If I want to fight, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just hungry lost, like, and after all, and just needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. Oh, okay. So there is 2 outcomes. Okay. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry, backseat mixing. You're all good. Can I pat him? Wait, stop. That's so cute. Ah! Sorry, anyways. I'm gonna do a spoken heart. 3 parts of charisma. 1 part of strength. And 1 part of defense. Do that. Give me 1 second. I'm getting summoned. I'm back, but I will be gone again. I'm gonna get a drink because I just realized I am actually out of water. And I will be talking a lot in the stream, so I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. I will be quick about this. a snack. Drink is nice. I got Mandarin. Mandarins, mikan. Mandarins or tangerines. I don't. What's the difference between the two? Anyways, let's go. Hey, is this not spoken heart? Wait, what? What? Okay, it is spoken heart. Oh my god. That should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver? Barming? No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in around. And I'm going to protect them all. I talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay because of your help I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. Complete tangerines are a bit more tangier than mandarin. Is it? Because I could never tell them apart. They just look the same to me. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so? I brought you some phoenix chili from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magic properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. Good morning. Hi, Boogie. Hello. Welcome in. It will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. Glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with it next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. Alright. I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. Oh, hello, you. You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink? What kind? You're gonna say drinkable. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. 3 charismas. 1, 2, 3. Alright. 1 strength. 1 defense. Boink. A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Oh. Well, you guys are covered in slime, eh? Hello. Careful, you step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not another one of those empty babblers. Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow. Could try the one where you just serve drinks quietly. I'm fresh out of that one, sorry. Thought so. Planning to try and peer into my backstory? Probably. Warning you, I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Did you just break the fourth wall? Ma'am? What? The fuck? Why are you ignoring me? Not yay. The innkeep. The innkeep's ignoring me? Not in the slightest. Don't worry too much about him, he's a tad quirky. Oh. Sorry, hiccup. Bull. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah, my cape! Your cape? That's not his cape. That green fellow on the shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. The rest of it is on you? Aye. Pretty tough to clean off. Yeah, that's how that happened. You just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for a story in your names. Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Ducat du... What? I'm pulling out Google. Sir Alphonse Louis Fred... The E has a slash, so I don't really... How do you do that? The E again. R-I-C... D-U-Q-U-E-T-T-E... Do-you... T-T-E... D-U... I'm guessing it's French. What the fuck is this language? What is this? Spanish? No? That's not Spanish. I don't know what language this is. What language is it detecting? W-O-L-O-F. What the fuck is Wolof? W-O-L-O. Huh? What is Wolof? I don't know how to say it, but whatever. It's long for Kyle. Oh, great. Kyle. Oh, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. Something with red. Southern Brawler is red. Spoken Heart's more orange. Yeah, let's do Southern. Hey. And then Charisma. That should be good. Southern Brawler. Boink. Hello. There you go. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious, very alive. Maybe a chaser, you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frostgrip. Nice to meet. Yeah. Skip. God damn. Just serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough, like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. I'm guessing it's 3 of yeah. And I don't know what else is next. Oh, it's 1 strength, 1 charisma. Oh. Nice. There you go. Taste of fur, just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just like how I like it. Thuria, Kyle. What about the ooze-filled story? Fine, guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dolvamere, with my trusty axe and a good drink by me side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze comes along and slurp, gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps I could go looking for my cape now. Got the need for ooze. No, Seer, you do not need the... I mean, you technically do, because you just had your fucking wisdom tooth taken out. But no, we are not yearning for the ooze. I think you're yearning for the gloop rather than the ooze. It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun kills you? Oh, right. Kyle isn't exactly intelligent, I'm sorry. That the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior. But when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. I took me shovel. I dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. Greek yogurt and ice cream ooze. Maybe the ooze could have eaten me teeth. Here, make some congee. It'll help. I mean, also get ice packs if you have them on your face. Yeah. It helps me when I had my wisdom tooth taken out. I had congee, and then yogurt was also one thing that I had a lot during that time. From my memory, at least. Ice cream as well. I did have that. But congee was kind of like the thing that I started to eat when I felt a bit better. Yeah. So did you dig out your gold? Silly food, she dug out me! And guess what he was clinging on to? Gold? Ah yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Borovia. And perhaps it can get me even the dandy new cape. Don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Damn, you're like red as a tomato, my friend. Please allow me to ask the question. What was the deal again? Oh my fuck. I get you to Borovia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder where in his life did this man put his cape. puts their cape? Do you know where I put my capes? Where? In a ward. The outside I'd be in severe pain right now. I just had a nap. My regular Panadol wore off an hour ago. My cheeks and throat hurt more than my teeth. Ooh. Yeah, no, sometimes that does happen. Triple stream. Wow, triple stream. Sometimes it does happen. For me, it was the teeth area and then the lower part of my jaw. That goes all the way up, like to near the temples. That's kind of where I remember the pain being for me, at least. Sometimes it did go like on the side of my neck, but it's not that strong of a pain. But yeah, the cheeks part I can get. I can get that. I remember that. It wasn't nice. Panadol did help a bit, but it's not like the pain would fully go away, so I just had like... I just had, what's it called, cold compress on my cheeks, like, whenever I could. Like, even when I was sleeping, I had cold compress. Like, I was... Because I usually sleep on my side. So, I slept on the side that I didn't have my wisdom tooth taken. And then had the cold compress on top of my face, and then just strapped it down with, like, an elastic. Yeah. So far, my other tooth extractions hurt more, and my bottom jaw is just stiff. Fair enough. Oh. You can wear it inside in the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal. I could put on a quest for you. But for that, we need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you lost your cape. Now, I was getting ready to go to an annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Struttenborvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know... Sir, in the first place, you have a fucking cape of invisibility. And then you're just like, oh no, I cannot find it. Bitch, it's invisible for a reason. No? Put a marker on it. Damn. I have to sleep elevated for a few days. It has an ice pack before I had a purring car whilst I sleep. Lol. I just want to lay on my side, chinking man. Too bad. Why do I need to sleep elevated? The problem's wearing the cape, that too. You all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. And what was the last vampire event you wore your cape to? My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape. Show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampire Countess Evelyn residing in Marrow Castle? That will be her. Congratulations, are you still married? Ugh, of course not, I hate her. Every inch of her body. Damn. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape! Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast. Her! That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape... I could never live without that. Okay. We listen and we don't judge. Oh my fuck. Also, the swelling of my gums ooze during night. It does? I just had a cold compress and I just slept normally. I didn't have anything. I listened and I judged. God damn it, Asuna. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. perhaps Sunkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure. You think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweet Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever step foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find us such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. Oh, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom. How is the mansion of my dear Evelyn? So 2 booby-shaped fucking mountains. And at the foot. What? Queen of Darkness. Empress of Men. Lamencio? How do I say that word, guys? I don't know. I actually don't know. Flamenco? Flamencio. Eh? How do I say that? Oh my god, it's in all caps. Flamencio. Flamenco? What the frick? Champion of 1467 and 67. Sorry. I'm sorry. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you have your cape back in no time. I hope so. Oh shoot, I didn't see that. Oh, so that reminds me, not another curse monologue. And keep quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. I'll give you another lagoon. Wow. Whee! Another strength. And I think it's charisma. Yeah, I guessed it. Radomir, hello, welcome in. Aisha. There you go. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. How would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with the thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails ye. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My back form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. Now my back is all itchy. Why the dragons? Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh. Oh, right. Innkeeper. You have a drink to protect me from the sun. Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin. I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me, my aunt Mathilda used to harness the power of a chimera's saliva for sun protection. A chimera? A thing, beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and all, made by dragons who guard Gaia, likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. Ah. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves. I could have asked for it for a sample of its saliva. You know, you could technically pry it out of its dead body. Anyways. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? You get it from me then? No. Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Mr. Frostgrip, dearest Rhea. Perhaps I can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem, I can make it another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among the mortals in glistening sunlight once more? As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeed, especially that part. Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me. What the fuck up, Kyle? Part of me wants that quest to fail, if that happens. Oh. My lord. Let's leave it at 2. The innkeep. Also wait for someone to do this work for him. Do you perhaps have a room for 2? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Over here. 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 The fuck? Sure thing, I got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real person one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. Ugh. Looking at all of the slime makes me want to eat a slime. That's fair. Hey, let's see where there is. On the sun. Minimal nodes. Hey there, Evelyn! On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his skin. Senile! Came to look for his capable invisibly and away for his inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife Countess Evelyn stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the witch is Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape, but be aware she might be invisible. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's change that up. Yeah, that's all in accordance with the Chimera. Do that. Until sunrise. Deep in a quag mangrove resides a wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are valuable treasures to any alchemist. Its saliva even more so, as it happens a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast? The chimera, not the vampire. And bring back a bucket of saliva. Lovely. We love that. Yummy. Differente. Little guy. New friends and former enemies. 59th of the week. That day. A shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fake crystals and frozen pine cones. Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Nice. So, Innkeep, a drink for me and this lanky pal. Good to see you too, Care. I meant to say please. Welcome back, Fable. You look alive. Thank you. I am. That seems like a given. We're just happy to see them doing well. I'm with a friend. We ain't friends. We're not? Due to the informed party? No. Oh. Who wants to drink about? Oh god. They may be very annoying, but they did just help. I'm gonna yawn again. Oh my god, I should not be that tired. I had a long fat ass nap today. Holy shit. How am I tired? Why am I sleepy? They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. Oh, I do owe them some of your dishwater. What? So I do owe them some of your dishwater? Dishwater? What? At the very least. I don't get that, but okay. Family feud. I wouldn't call it a feud. More of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like a feud implies a certain level of hostility. I was gonna kill him. Oh, that was a joke. It wasn't. Oh. No one died? No. Alfie here was able to prevent that. It's stable. Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest? It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf. Oh, nice. Elaborate, please. I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get? A lot. I think they're confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of. I also remember you saying that you didn't want the quest here. I didn't. Was there by chance? They were both stealing sheep. Was not. Sure was. Adventuring don't pay what it used to. Do you steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business. How did any of this lead to any successful Wait, how did any of this lead to a successful quest? Well, where did I start? How about the beginning? Right. I was born on a half crescent dreaming moon. Shut. Just skip all of that. Let's go to where it is of the quest fable. Right. The quest. Traveling there was no trouble. I know enough shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of Trigaran right around dusk. Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards, as well as see one farm after the other. An idyllic sight, well, at least before sunset. You have trouble in the dark? Emotionally? Visually? A little. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I'm no owl. Thank gods, you're really weird enough. Imagine the damage you do if you could turn your head all the way around. Who says I can't? Just kidding. Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing. Not the normal kind. What? Nothing? Okay, I heard creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet. Your ears are failing at being small. You have big ears too. Look at that. Well, I mean, hers is bigger, but like, so fluffy. Very fluffy, with pat. I snuck closer and saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep. I was petting it. Well, I thought she was going to eat it. I summoned up all my courage and stepped out of the shadows, and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." Alright. My tummy is hurting for a second here. Give me 5 minutes. I will be right back. Because my tummy is doing a grumbly. Not fun right now. Let me see if I can just do a custom text. Tummy work. RP. Okay. How big is the text? Okay, there we go. I'll be right back.
Okay, I am back.
No. I'm so sorry that took longer than I think. The music of this game is so relaxing. I'm glad it is. It is supposed to be a cozy time today. So, what the fuck just flew up? Desk. Oh, it's a fluff. My plush toy. Why is the chair so squeaky? Oh goodness. Okay. Let me remove that text. Alright. Let's continue. Whee! I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought I might confuse her, and maybe that would help her help calm her down. It confused me, alright? Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? Polite person? Or an insane one? Who worked it in it? Because I ain't no werewolf. It wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf or not werewolves responded with a what? Did a confusion plan at work, but I hadn't really expected that response. So I said again, please put down the sheep. And she asked why. And I said, well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice. And she asked who I was. I asked, who are you? A guard? I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into a fabric of reality and then pierced with a horrid yell. Please, it was barely a bark. It made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps, and I barely dared to turn around. I turned around immediately. And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf, yellow gleaming eyes. Gleaming with jaundice. Sharp teeth, giant claws. He looked like he wanted to eat me right up. He did. But before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground fighting tooth and nail. And the sheep you were holding? Obviously I set it down at that point. Good. You went to Fable's aid? No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, and uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear. That old... They censored it with a lightning a thunder. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Hey, why can't I say that? What the fuck? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Wow. Ah. Anyway, it was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen that old man in years, was coping by joking. That's the only way I talk about him these days. I want that power for every time I swear. Because of the feud? Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant, fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually he just left, ran away, without a word. Left us and Uncle Fedor behind, worried, senseless. That's why we found a letter saying to not look for him and all their savings missing. Or I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. Always thought he couldn't face up to his problems. Turns out his solution was to get those problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot. Did you talk it out with your fists? I tried. Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did. How did you figure that out? Well, she was yelling at him, didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so... I had an arrow right next to the both of their heads. My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear. But it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. That's one way to do it. I would have never done that, of course. They must have believed me, because they actually stopped to listen. Looked mighty scary there, little pal. Thank you. Thank you? Got them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me. That sounds rather dangerous. Wouldn't have stopped for them. What? You're the size of a stick. You think you could stop two angry wolves? Oh, well, anyway. I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the miscommunication feud. Sure. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. But he couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course. No, it ain't. If we hadn't known, we'd help him the best we could. At the very least, we would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons. He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so... just focus on the whole werewolf thing and not any human thing, or Volcakian thing, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep, that's something that they have in common. The sheep? No, the stubbornness, and the unwillingness to ask for help. But the sheep too. Oh, man. But they had to talk about it. The silent resentment wasn't good for either of them. And you got them to do that. The little stick is awfully persuasive. He had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to. Maybe because you didn't want to. Maybe. How did it go? Fine. It'll take some time to accept his apology. I'll have to see him change first and apologize to Uncle Fedora and the rest. But it's good to see him again. Guess a hug did feel better than a great sword in his gut. Wonderful. Of course, there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing. Idiot got so obsessed with a cure he still can barely control himself. I often realize that even a cure couldn't change what he's done. That he has to accept he's different now and learn how to live again. Of course it won't be easy, no change ever is. I learned that from you. We have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot and they taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit. It's real. You're a crescent moose. Moose? We introduced Mr. Dragon to them and they promised they would take him and help him deal with his lycanthropy. What? I genuinely cannot English tonight. What is wrong with me? Genuinely. I'm asking myself this, but I don't think I have an answer. Why am I like this? That sounds great. It is. A happy ending. I wouldn't call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new. So, the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one. Exactly. I like that. So after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together? Got offered to spend a day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my taste. Plus, Elfie was dying to get back here. I was talking about how they need to update you on everything non-stop. Would think they live here or something. I had to report back about the quest. I'm glad you did. I also started crafting something with the werewolves. Ah! Said something about being for you, Miss Innkeep. Damn. Really? Yeah. It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know, I promise. That wasn't that hard, was it? Ah, well. Oh, a drink. What can I offer you, Kira? Surprise me if something fits my brawn. By which I mean making the usual strength never gets old. Alright. It's 3 strengths and what was it again? Charisma? Defense? Yes. Boink. Surprise! Not bad. You should do this professionally. I'll think about it. Okay, well, what about you? You have something that'll calm me down. Maybe ever bring some of my agility back, like a swift strike back to my senses. Stressful day, night, morning. Alrighty. Swift is 3 agility. 1 intelligence and 1 defense, right? Oh my god, can I? Yes! Here you go. Thank you. Ah, this is perfect. You look tired. Have you considered sleep? They do look like they're going to pass out any second. So do you. Maybe sleep's a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep? I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent. It's depressing. I have a room available. You can stay there. Sounds good. How much? I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest. Fine. Later, Elfie. See you late. Damn. You just upped and went. Oh, don't cry. My goodness. Right, hang on, Fable. Yes, I've been gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly. Oh, I can save. Oh, interesting. Maybe take a nap first. Yes, that too. You enjoy your first quest? Did. It was scary and different from what I expected. I didn't know I was good at pretending to be charming. Have you considered that you weren't pretending? You did well, Fable. Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure. I think this is just the beginning. That'll be nice. You think I'm going to save the world one day? That's a very tall order. You're right. I'm not cut out for that. I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world didn't end. Right. But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help. Maybe you should ask Carolyn first. I'd be happy to be second. We'll see. Let's hope we won't. I like this world. And you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity. Even if it would make for a good song. Or a sad one. Or both. I'm going to head home now. Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you. Can't wait. See you soon. Bye. See you soon. Nighttime. 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 Oh! Your hood's down, eh? Good evening to you too. Quest. Right. Seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Or, like me. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Deaf here. Thank you. The wind carry you in. No, my legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. Emotionally? I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get the cape. Oh. I mean, yes. Well, no one has gotten to the castle yet. So if someone like to go, they would be welcome to. Do you know of the castle? Yes. It seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. Rumors of whisperings of a strange fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence, me too. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. But she has? Once. At a vampire mixer. She was only here at night? Yes. Would you say she was unnaturally pale? No. I had a lot of makeup on. Below the mask. Sure, yes. Would guess she looked pretty dead below that. Damn. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. Interest. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? No comment. Did you hear about the wolves avoiding the castle? Really? All of them? There's a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land one way or another. Has a grave pile of decorative bones, dirt, feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb of something that's still alive. Or for a goth. Goth or vampire, she seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do not sympathize with that. Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Or you're not worth the coins in your pocket. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude. I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. The consequences of being you. Exactly. Definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I'm the one with the shadows and the wind, gone before they even notice I'm there. So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit? Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration. Like a chair? Feeling a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. I'll do what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Well then. I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me. Along with a neat little addition to my interior design. Sounds like I need a few stamps. Would you like some? No. You're traceable. How about a drink then? I could do one of those. I heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude, yada yada yada. Dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for? Secrets. I have many. Grant me one. I shall. I know this may come as a shock to you, but I was here before just... Yes, I know that. You may not remember because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy! That is definitely a secret. You cleaned a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable grade 1 left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. And you're swift with your hands and fast with the knife. Alright, enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions. In fact, I just got a fresh shipment today. I was finally able to unpack them. Infusions? Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? Whoa! Oh, wee! Oh! I see. Interesting. Ah. Arcana the Fool. That makes sense, though. Interesting. Okay, I never know this. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's a lot of places. Oh wow. The frozen pine cones have absorbed from nature's icy properties. Okay. They can help you form magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. Hey, crystals hailed straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they will turn you invisible eventually, and for a bit duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some Finnish chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation. Interesting. So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn might be maybe of the undead nature. So I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Oh, that does sound appealing. Drinks can do, and some frost armor should help with the fangs. Or perhaps the smarter route would be evade her wrath entirely, to outstealth her and steal the cape from right under her pale nose. Nose? Is it nose? Yep. So that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity, and some invisibility could help with staying unseen should my speed and agility not be enough. Okay, so... Okay. Ah... Might alter the drink in a different usual coaster. Running infusions first. Give it a try. Okay. Let's do a Fey crystal. Do that. Here you go, a drink that all vampires fear. Garlic breath. Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask for permission before you steal something and keep. That is no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath? Ah. Good one. Tastes like not garlic, but just less fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary. No, only the absence of it. That makes two of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for the fight, but I won't need one if my steps are as swift as quiet as the wind. I know she can't see me. Goodbye and keep. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the realm keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave. Or for a good story. Farewell. Alright. Bye! Or bitter end. Oh. Oh! I'm taking this quest. And a drink. What quest are you taking? Fluffy. Great, did you sleep well? What? Sleep? How was it? Ah, fine. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages. Sounds like you needed it. No, your beds are just too comfortable. Was hard to get up. Of course. My apologies. I'll make sure to take your feedback into consideration. Would you like to drink as a compensation? I think I already said that. Make me something strong that'll wake me up. Keep me up too. What to make you to wake the fuck up? I don't know what will wake you up. You know what? I'll be a fucking troll. Hi, Henry. How are you? Hmm. My turn to take the conversation at Miss Fable. It was a bit too soon for another quest. You just returned. An hour since I've done anything but sleep, chat, and drink. I'm getting antsy. If I sit for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and forget who I am. I think that's called boredom. Torture. That too. While boring, it's not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire sunscreen? Couldn't get more reckless than that. It could by taking Elfie along. Fair point. Please don't. I won't. So, the saliva's for his vampire sunscreen. Can't a vampire get their chimera to goo themselves? It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quest, the quest economy would be in shambles. Suppose that'd be terrible for your business. Indeed. Have you ever encountered a chimera before? No, not a real one. Got me thinking. Ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian? Depends. Are you religious? Guess not. Then no. Would it be if I was? Chimeras steal riches all the time. They were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with doctrine. Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a piss poor job. Damn! Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about? I ain't worried. Okay, nervous. Ain't that either. Then what is it? What is it? Excitement, I suppose. Excitement? Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm asking. Ah. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sort of wanted to. Why haven't you? Ain't exactly easy to find one, or to survive one. This seems like a great opportunity for you then. It is. What is it about guardians? It's less about guardians and more about what created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got dragon head, right? Yes. Modeled after its creator, I would guess. So let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons? And chimeras with dragon heads? They're cool. Also, when I was little, my baba used to tell me bedtime stories about dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of the creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. And little keepsakes from them and all. My sword's one of those, passed on to me before she... left. One day she was just gone. She wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. I'd like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time. Oh, her ears! That's so cute. Oh. Her family has a leaving problem. I don't really do anything with these ones right now. At least she left her savings alone. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? No, it was only a kind she never encountered. Her curls with those feline ones, different varieties of scale, even a cow one I think, but I never found a wyvern one in all of her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much. This is you talking too much? So, you like dragons? I do. They're fascinating creatures, very interesting, very magical. They are fascinating and magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic. And their wings. Oh, that's kind of cute. You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic bullshit. Why not? I like my sword. And my muscles. They're a good combo. And I don't need to rely on anyone. Not even dragons. A little help never hurt anybody. A little self-reliance don't either. If you say so. Does that mean you won't want a drink to pep you up, Care? Didn't say that. I see. That doesn't count as help? It's prepayment for me taking on your quest. Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that you could greatly help with your quest. Nah, that sounds unnecessary complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I got a little bit of boost for this body couldn't hurt. But they're quick, toothy, so I need to be hardy for this bite. Some defense might come in handy, or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart her with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea. Are you sure you don't want any infusions? Just a little bit of phoenix chili would make you fire resistant. Could be very useful in a fight. Dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one. And on the topic of trickery, no, one's enough. Either you make defense of your weird chili, or you go heavy on the intelligence. Okay. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. Don't care what you pick. Your job, figure it out. Okay. We'll go with intelligence. It's usually 3 on the base. I actually don't know. Two charisma. So sparkly. Oh my goodness. I love petting him. There you go. Figured it out. Thanks, hope you see it with some trickery. It does feel weird, like my brain's sparkling. No refunds. How urgent is the sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe he should sunbathe less then. That might solve his problems. Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. I'll be waiting to hear your exploits upon your turn. And is that the end of the chapter? Feeding him, feeding on. Alright. I think this is a good point to stop, actually. It's been 2 hours and it is 10 p.m. I am doing a bit of a shorter stream for the cozy. What? Let's save here. Okay. Now, chat. I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna go right off. I actually don't know if I have anything to do tomorrow. I think I do, actually. Darn. But it wouldn't be too long till I'm back home in Australia, so here we'll be streaming next week on Saturday as well. Oh my god, hiccups. Or a burp, I don't know what that was. But anywho's, I know it is a short stream today. Have a good one, but don't do something I would do. Like what? Like what? A 6-7? Actually curious who is live currently. I don't know. Let me see. Because if there isn't, then I will. The brain rot is real. Yeah, sadly it is. Oh! I think I know who to raid. But let's do a raid. There's your little chat message. If you don't have a subby, and if you do have a subby, you can use that one. I get brain rot from Michi all the time. Hi, Pom. I didn't know you were here. Hello. We're ending the stream. But yes, we're gonna go right off to get out. I was hiding. My ass. Ooh. But yeah, I am gonna go head to bed early today. We're gonna stream again next Saturday. Hopefully we can stream earlier if I'm not freaking dead at that point. But it is nice seeing you guys again. I know it is more cozy streams the past months. Because on one end, my computer over here is kind of dying in a way. But I can't do much about it. I am overseas as well. My main computer is in Australia, so this computer is the shittier version of the one in Australia. Can't do much about that. But I am doing what I can when it comes to streaming. Whenever I can. Because my parents do be dragging me off practically every single day of the week. Until I'm dead inside. So that's kind of why I'm getting more comfy streams during the time that I'm here. Because my social battery is just out the window. With how much I'm going out. But anyways, chat, we're gonna go right off to Shirauka. I hope to see you guys next Saturday. Please do take care of yourselves. We might be playing more of this Tavern Talk because I am actually enjoying this quite a bit. So, we shall see you guys next Saturday. It has been fun, it has been. We shall go now. Amici, the Queen Bee is signing off. Bye bye. Bye bye.